Welcome back, ladies. I hope you all are doing well today. So today I wanted to share with you what I did to start mastering time management. Now, this particular topic, I have been asked this question on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, a lot. So many times that I don't have a specific person to give a shout out to for this video, but I really want to help as many people as I can, so I want to just address the topic. So I'm going to share with you just a few things that I did to get started on my journey to mastering time management, give you a bit of background as to why at this particular point in my life I needed to master it, and provide you with just some insights. So if you want me to go into more detail about mastering time management, I'm going to go give you an overview today of what I did. But time management itself is very in-depth. And if you want to know more, put it in the comments below so I can provide you with another video and answer your questions to get you where you need to be and answer everything you need to know about mastering time management. Now, I'm going to preface this video by saying this video is not the video where I'm going to tell you to block your calendar, make a to-do list, make sure you block your time for whatever. No. I'm not doing that because guess what? I tried some of those things and it didn't work for me. So I'm going to show you what actually worked for me when I started my journey. If you don't know who I am, my name is Dr. Jacinta Lamantai. I am the CEO of Excite Excellence Incorporated. And when I decided to start my time management journey, I was at a critical place in my life. At that particular time, I was pregnant with my second child. And I knew that I needed to do something with my time. I just really wasn't sure what I needed to do. I had no way. Over the years as a dental school student, I looked into time management. Even before dental school, I looked into time management. And everything I read, I implemented it, but it just didn't work for me. So I had a decision to make, and I decided that I wanted to figure out what will work best for me. And so the first thing that I did to help me on my journey to start mastering time management that can help you, something you can start today for free, is to become more aware of myself and how I manage my time. Now, you may think that sounds like, oh, what kind of strategy is that? But let me break it down to you how this completely changed my life. I found that when I learned a bit more about how I spent my time, it helped me to understand what am I doing and how am I wasting my time. So what I did, ladies, was I downloaded a couple of time management apps. And some of them worked well, some of them didn't work too well. But the app that I ended up going with that I would recommend, and by the way, this video is not sponsored by anybody or this application at all. I just happen to really like the application. But the app is called Toggl, and I'll leave the name of it in the description below. So what I did was I timed myself in the mornings because the mornings are a critical time where I'm trying to figure out how long it's going to take me to get ready. So I would time myself from the very beginning of my time to wake up to how long it took me to get dressed and get myself ready to get my kids ready for school or wherever we needed to go. And I found that I learned a lot about myself. I learned that I was focusing a bit more on other things instead of really focusing on the things that were actually important for me to actually get ready. Now, one of the things that happens to us as females oftentimes is that we take care of everyone else before we take care of ourselves. And I say this a lot on my channel. I say this a lot on Instagram. One of the ways I can help you really visualize this is if you've ever flown a plane. If you heard me say this before, just bear with me. I gotta say it again. But when they are on the intercom and the pilot is saying, if this plane is gonna go down today, you have got to put the oxygen mask on yourself first, before you try to put it on anybody else. And I really think that is such a valuable insight for us to have for ourselves as professional women. And so I started with that in mind. I timed myself. I found that it takes me 45 minutes or so to get ready, depending on what I'm going to do with my hair or my makeup. But I found out how much time it actually takes for me to get ready. And then I started to look into other things, and I'll go into that a bit more into my last final strategy that I did to get started with mastering time management. So my first thing was really becoming more aware of your time. Just time yourself. Get the Toggl app. It's great. Just put in whatever it is that you're working on and start to create a baseline. I did it for about 2 weeks for myself personally, and I literally timed myself on every single thing. How long it took me to get to work, how long it took me to drop off the kids, how long did it take me to get myself together. All of the things that were really important to me, I timed them. And that helped me to understand exactly where my time was and how much time I would need. And if something threw me off during the day, then I would say, okay, this isn't working according to the plan, which is fine. So I need to adjust what I'm able to do, or maybe I can't do a specific task that day because I just don't have the time. Things got a little crazy. But anyways, that's the first thing that I did. The second tip that I would recommend for you to do is to apply what you learned about yourself to whoever it is in your life that you are either caring for, your loved ones, whoever else it is. And so what I did in my specific case, and this can be applied to anyone, any situation that you have, just think of what is going on in your life that will work best for you, was to time my kids. Now, like, I know about how long it's going to take, and that helped me to just put everything together to say, okay, I need to get up at this time of the day for me to do this, and this. Now, many of you know that I am working on my business as well, which is why I'm talking to you now. And so I do a bit of that in the morning. So I start to time myself to see exactly how much time I needed for certain things. And so I found that once I had a good baseline using the Toggl app, which to me is the best time management app that I've used so far, I was able to really hone everything in and say, okay, my ideal time for me to really get up and to really be present in my business with my kids, take care of myself, is 2:30. And that's for me personally. And then from there, I work backwards and I determined that, okay, if I need to get up at 2:30, then I probably need to go to bed at 7:30 or 8 o'clock or whatever the case may be. So that was helpful for me. And I think for anyone else who is struggling with time management, becoming aware of yourself, becoming aware of those that you care for and love for, how much time it usually takes will be helpful. Now, life is going to change, and it's not a matter of saying, well, look, we got 10 minutes together and that's all that we got. It's not that. This is only to give you a heightened sense of self-awareness of you and where your time is going. Now, my last tip that I would give to you when you're trying to master your time is to pick at least one. There has to be one task that you do that takes up your time. And if you don't do this one task, your whole day, week is just off, whatever it is. Now, what I found for me as an example, take a moment. Now, think about your task first. Now, from a coaching standpoint, I'm going to say, what is the most important task that you need to take care of in your life that helps you to have a successful week? So think about it, whatever it is. Now, what I found was my most important task that I needed to do as a mom and a wife to an amazing husband was laundry. I know that sounds crazy. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, she's done lost it. But for me, what happened in my case is that if I didn't do my laundry, if I didn't wash and fold up those clothes, now you all know how it is with the laundry sitting in the baskets forever and ever and ever. It's not just me. It happens to all of us, the best of us. But I found that if I didn't actually fold up my laundry, my whole week would be chaos. Because in the mornings, that time that I'd already figured out that I needed to get ready to get my kids ready, there's a certain portion of that time that I would be sitting there looking down, digging into the hampers, trying to find a sock, trying to find a shirt, trying to find some pants for my kids and myself. And it's too much. It would add to my time. It would add to my stress and just stress me out and just make leaving the house just stressful. I found that this was the best thing that I could have ever done. I timed myself to see how long does it take me to fold a load of laundry. And little kids' clothes, they're really, really small. So it takes a little longer to do. But once I found out how much time it took me to fold up the laundry, I was able to fold the laundry up really quickly and put them in their designated places. So in the mornings when it's time for us to get ready to go, I would simply just take everything out, have my clothes ready, their clothes ready, and I was good to go. As I mentioned, this is a high-level overview. These are literally the 3 things that I did to start mastering time management. And I applied the same principles to other aspects of my life, my work, my business to help me become better with time. Now, if you gained any value out of this video, I would appreciate it so much if you would just hit the like button because it is so helpful. It helps the video to get out to other individuals, and subscribe if you want to receive more information about topics like this. Now, if you have listened to this video and you're thinking, this all sounds great, but I don't know if I can really do it. Well, I am here to help you. So if you want to get some help with this, specifically in terms of managing your time, feel free to reach out to me. I will leave a link in the description where you can schedule a call so we can chat and talk about what's holding you up from managing your time. I can share with you just maybe some more insights that may help you in terms of a coaching format and just guide you on your journey. So I hope this information was helpful to you. So I'd like to know, what are some things that you are going to do to start managing your time better now? Leave it in the comments below. I would like to see them and make some comments and help you on your journey. If you have any other questions, let me know, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.